All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome. Standard day. We have 7 decks to play today, and they're all decks that either did well this weekend at SCG Worcester in James Johnson's Rakdos aggro deck, James Spinelli Scapeshift deck, or Chris Larson's 4-color legend deck, or decks that fellow content creators have been doing well with. I've been doing my work on Modern Horizons draft and Modern, prepping for the Mythic Championship. So just borrowing stuff from here and there from friends and people who are doing well. We got lots of stuff to play today, but our first deck is I think I've wanted to try and build, but haven't really gotten around to, and that is playing Scapeshift in a non-Gates shell. Just playing it in a regular deck. This version happens to be Simic. It is James Spinelli's deck from SCG Worcester yesterday, and I believe he top 32'd, maybe top 64'd. And there was also a banned version of this deck in the top day 2-ish. But I want to try this version. It's a little more straightforward. So this is essentially a blue-green ramp Scapeshift deck. We have, of course, Scapeshift. Those who are unfamiliar, Scapeshift combos with Field of the Dead. Whenever Field of the Dead or another land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands with different names, create a 2/2 black zombie token. So with 7 lands in play, you cast Scapeshift to get this land and 6 other unique lands. That's 7 2/2 zombies, and it only scales up from there. And because we're not playing Gates, we're playing all 4 Field of the Dead, meaning that we can get into a game state where every single land drop produces 3 or 4 zombies, which is pretty insane. Now, we're playing obviously a lot of blue-green lands. Now, one of the allures to Gate Shift is that you're already playing all these stupid gates anyway. So now you have a bunch of random lands in your deck. A 2-color deck doesn't really have that. We are going to need to work a little bit to make sure we have unique lands in play, because Field of the Dead cares about unique lands. We need to have at least 7 unique lands with different names in the battlefield. So we're playing an interesting mana base here. Couple basics, only 3 breeding pools, only 3 Hinterland Harbors, 2 Simic Guildgates, 2 Temple of Mysteries, 2 Thornwood Falls, 2 Woodland Stream. Of course, Woodland Stream is strictly worse than Thornwood Falls and Simic Guildgate, but it's a unique land. Also has cool art. So for land type, we also have a couple fun ones here in Arch of Orazca, Blast Zone. Evolving Wilds is really cool because it actually triggers the Lake of the Dead or Field of the Dead twice. That's kind of cool. A Field of Ruin and then the Field of the Dead. So all the possible blue-green lands to go with our Scapeshift combo, and wrapped around it is just basically a Simic ramp base. We have 4 Arboreal Grazers, 4 Growth Spirals, 4 Rejuvenators, 4 Circuitous Routes, 4 ramp. Cavalier of Thorns can also ramp us, as well as Search for Azcanta can pseudo ramp us because it is technically a land with a different name. We also have 2 copies of Elvish Reclaimer, a really cool card from M20. That's essentially a spell shaper for crop rotation, which is really cool, allowing us to just naturally set up our Field of the Dead and then making land drops. This deck does not need to resolve Scapeshift, which is pretty cool, honestly. So you have that. A few more elements here. We have Tamiyo, Collector of Tales, obviously a powerful planeswalker, and good at recurring our things, and of course finding our key namesake cards. And then we have Mending of Dominaria, a 5-mana saga. First 2 chapters are mill 2, then return a creature card to your hand. So we have Grazer, Reclaimer, Rejuvenator, and Cavalier of Thorns. Then our 3rd chapter is return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield, then shuffle your graveyard back into your library. So one of the issues with Scapeshift is you usually only cast it twice in a game, because at that point you're just out of lands in your deck. This allows us to do it all over again, and again, returning all the lands will make a bajillion zombies as well. So this is basically an all-in Scapeshift combo deck. You can see there's no real removal in this deck. This is a play Scapeshift, make a bajillion zombies, kill your opponent with a bajillion zombies, and call it a day. And pretty interesting deck. Again, there's a banned version playing Teferi and stuff. We're trying out this version. Sideboard's got pretty simple stuff here. 4 Veil of Summer against counter spells and discard spells, stuff like that. Does concern me that Teferi makes it so we can't use this card, which kind of stinks. So I'm a little scared about small Teferi and then them just countering our Scapeshift, but we should be able to play a long game with our Lake of the Dead. I keep calling it Lake of the Dead. Field of the Deads anyway. Aether Gust, Cerulean Drake against Mono Red, 4 Negate, and 1 extra Blast Zone. Deck seems sweet. I'm pumped to play it. Let's go here. Starting off with a... No, we're not playing a bot match. Sparky, go away. I don't want nothing to do with you, Sparky. So we're going to play 3 matches of each deck. A little bit shorter today because I want to have enough time to do all 7 decks. I agree. I can see some more Blast Zones in this deck. I also think that not playing Hydroid Crazes is a little crazy, but nope. Deck texts are for everyone. They'll be in between each deck I play today. Yeah, no Spark. You actually want to win today. All right. Arboreal Grazer is not very good when you only have 2 lands because we need to cast Veil before you Scapeshift. If that's how it works, then yes. Usually you cast it in response to the counter spell, but if it works like that, then yeah, that can work. We gotta ship this hand. There's not enough lands. The best Ram spell is a natural land drop, so let's make our natural land drops. This is definitely better. Question is, what are we going to ship here? Probably Mending of Dominaria. It's possible this card's a little too cute anyway. Let's do this. Thornwood Falls. Gain a life. Your turn. Sounds good, Hive Mind.
Always love the content. Looking forward to the new stuff down the road.
Hitman. Thanks to resub, my friend. 10 months. Awesome. Yes, there are a lot of cool things happening. My new computer's being delivered today. A lot of work's been happening behind the scenes and around. And really cool stuff coming to the stream. I am extremely excited. Alright, so we're just gonna Tamiyo here. Is it playing counter spells? No. And then, what are we going to name? I think we're going to name Circuitous Route. Or Route. The card I can't say the name of. We don't have enough lands to name Scapeshift anyway.
Seek and find.
Trying to make these land drops. So. Okay. It's a miss. Drawing a land's nice too. We can just cast Cavalier. But, we'll see what happens. Looking pretty good here as far as, don't forget to attack. Well, they might have the flash creatures, so sending a message here is actually pretty risky. Alright, looks like they're playing Nexus, which is pretty bad for us, honestly. Nexus seems like a really bad matchup, because while our end game of 20 2/2 zombies is cool, it doesn't beat the end game of taking infinite turns. So, Fiorin says, "Hi, my wife and I are looking for a new deck the next few months. She's building vampires. I don't know what to build. I like Nexus, but our local metagame is 80% aggro. I mean, I would just play Esper Control if it's all aggro, but I have not played a lot of Standard, honestly. Full disclosure, so I don't really have great advice to give. I've been focusing mostly on Modern for the Pro Tour. Okay, let's we draw a land. So we can cast Cavalier, which is cool. I think we're just gonna root again.
I think you will find my notes helpful.
We can also buy back a Scapeshift that we hit it, so alright, we missed. Alright, so. But yeah, I think Esper is still very good against the aggro decks. Alright, this is pretty good actually. So Field of Ruin is obviously good against Nexus, against all of their when they get Azcanta going. We have Scapeshift in the yard. We have Mending of Dominaria in the yard too, which is kind of cute. You might actually... Alright, so they're more of an Elementals deck. They're not necessarily playing Nexus, which is good for us. They're just a Simic Steal Your Stuff deck. Okay. Yeah, I'm qualified for the MC in Barcelona. I won an MCQ, I don't know, a month ago. So, If we drew a land there, we could have scape shifted. We didn't. So we could get back Mending of Dominaria. I mean, what does this do exactly? Create a creature card. So it doesn't make a land drop. We really want to make land drops. Let's just return Cavalier. Maybe just return Cavalier. Sure, it could be a hybrid, like Elemental slash Nexus deck. I mean, Search for Azcanta is kind of a ramp spell. Just get back Search for Azcanta. You can also cast Growth Spiral in that case. Let's just cast Growth Spiral and see what happens. Let's start there. Alright, we drew a land. Cool. And now we're zombied? Oh, sweet. Evolving Wilds is really, really cool. I can just cast Scapeshift. No, I can't cast Scapeshift now. I don't have enough mana.
No tail should be discarded.
So the Evolving Wilds plays awesome with well, you could attack before I did all this, but whatever. Evolving Wilds plays awesome with Field of the Dead because you get to get 2 tokens off it, which is really cool. Merch fan resub, welcome back. So we have a surprise zombie coming. We have Search for Azcanta to flip. And next turn we can Scapeshift for a lot. Mending of Dominaria is interesting. Again, if their end game is just mass manipulation, then our zombies beat that pretty easily. A large Hydroid Crisis could be a problem. I guess Nis is obviously really good too. Yeah. All right.
Seek shelter in my stewardship. Harness the elements.
They are going in for something. Sure. I mean, none of this really matters once we get a bajillion zombies in play, so... We got a land too, so basically big crisis is scary. Thanks, Avison. Alright, they are playing Next to Fate, which is bad. This is a crisis for 1. It's kind of weird. Alright, so crack the wilds. Get land, make a 2/2, untap, bin the Rejuvenator, transform, search for Azcanta. Drawing a land here is excellent. So now we can Scapeshift for a bajillion zombies, and then we might actually just sack the Azcanta. I don't think the Azcanta matters, honestly. We're not like winning a long game to get Nexus going, and we can just actually make a billion zombies here. Don't need to untap this, I suppose. I guess we can just activate Azcanta and cast Scapeshift. That seems cool. So let's yeah, let's activate Azcanta. Interesting. I mean, casting that nets us a few zombies, but that's not really castable. So let's minus this. Get back Scapeshift. Stupid clock is going.
The storied past.
Just play this tapped. And we're going to sacrifice a lot of stuff. So we're going to keep the... We have 9 total lands, so I can get 3 Field of the Deads and 6 other lands. We're going to sack this Azcanta. We're going to get Field, field, and then 2 other unique lands. So a Thornwood Falls, a Temple, a Simic Guildgate, a Blast Zone, a Hinterland Harbor, and Evolving Wilds. Sure. This is going to make an obscene amount of zombies. That is 26 triggers. This better not clock me out. I don't know why the thing runs when you're resolving triggers, but I'll bot on that. Alright. 25 zombies, your turn. 27 zombies, your turn. We did lose our Field of Ruin, but yeah. So as long as they don't Nexus chain us, we should be in good shape, because frankly, we just have 27 zombies to get to attack them, and then next turn we're going to make like 9 more. We're going to cast Route and then Evolving Wilds. Yeah, roping when there's triggers stacked and you can't do anything is kind of loose, honestly. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm just sitting here waiting for things to resolve, you know? Alright, so they have Nexus. But don't really have a way to, like, chain Nexus, so... And they can't really attack. I guess this Hydroid Crisis is going to attack, but whatever.
The land fights for us.
Alright, I mean, if they Tamiyo every turn, they could theoretically keep taking turns, but...
To the library.
Oh, sure. Grazer and Cavalier have reach. No Nexus. Good. I don't realize it has reach. I'll block it with both. So it's extra blocked. So yeah, I mean, they have Tamiyo in play, and they only have 30 cards in their deck. And they probably have 4 Nexus, so they can keep plussing Tamiyo, that if they hit Nexus, we're in trouble, but... Better to block Crazes with the O3. Oh, because I get it back to Tamiyo. Yeah, that's fair. That's I mean, there's more Crazes in the graveyard anyway. Alright, so... I mean, they have like 100 million billion mana. So they can cast Crazes and still have 7 mana up. Now they're on the rope. Time out. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana left over. I mean, they play a... Have they not used Tamiyo yet? Alright, well, Growth Spiral's not a Nexus. That's good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, they have 7. Yeah, they have 7. Alright. Nope. No Nexus. Isn't Nexus of Fate the most obnoxious card ever printed? What a dumb card. Well, they don't have it, so we at least get to attack once with our 27 zombies.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
So they get to Ultimate Nissa next turn, just whatever. Yeah, just one of the worst designed cards in recent memory. Oh my god, we are going nuts. We should have our own Nexus. Jeez. So we were gonna play Field, get 4 zombies, and then play Route, get 8 zombies. Cool. All right, so what do we want here? We want some number of negates and gusts. And then how many Veil of Summer do we want? Is that a battle we want to fight? I think I want a second blast zone. I think it's like just have more blast zones just in general, honestly. Field, I guess field can kill an animated Nissa land. We'll just cut like a Woodland Stream, I think is fine for the blast zone. Our mana should be fine. And then I don't know if we need Mending of Dominaria. It's kind of an expensive card. I think we want to be a little leaner. They don't really have a good answer if we resolve Scapeshift. Let's just make sure we do that. So let's like bring in some number of negates. Cavalier of Thorns also doesn't seem super necessary. Azcanta seems great. Elvish Reclaimer seems okay. It's a little small bally. I imagine they're going to bring in negates and stuff. Aether Gust is kind of cool, but probably ultimately unnecessary. It's also just negate Nissa. Let's shave a Tamiyo, and let's shave a something. Rejuvenator. Scapeshift lift with Samit. The problem is Samit is just like so unbelievably bad. Yes, there was also a banned version of his deck that did well in Worcester. That's definitely a valid way to do things as well. This Teferi is very good at both being good and defending against counterspells. It sounds fun. This card gets big pretty quick, honestly. Line of War Elfos. Yeah, that's a good one. So we can just naturally set up Lake of the Dead, Field of the Dead with Reclaimer. Thing is, like, Samit's just so bad by itself. Any sort of like haste effect is just bad, and man, they're really out of mana here. And like usually you'll just win the game next turn anyway, so that's not necessary. Alright, it's the classic turn 3 Nissa. No big deal, I guess.
Cannot protect itself. The land shall conquer you.
Turn 3 Nissa is really obnoxious on the play. Okay. I mean, I think we're just gonna play a land say go here, then sack one of these lands for a Field of the Dead. We're not quite there yet, because we need that's 4, it's only 6. So we can just cash. I mean, like, we're just gonna die to this turn 3 Nissa on the play, honestly. I don't really know what we can do, unfortunately. Cast Rejuvenator. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Heh, that's lucky. That's the card we were going to search for. They're just like attacking for a lot very fast. These with this Nissa. Also having, yeah, I mean, turn 3 Nissa on the play is like probably one of the most broken things you can do in the entire format. Then you have to like attack us here and have negate up also. Oh, just Risen Reef. Alright. Good and bad, because if we play this, we can't trigger the field this turn. So we're to play the Guildgate and then cast Route. We need to get we already have a Guildgate. Ah, crap. I screwed up. We already have a Guildgate and a forest or an island in play. And there's only 3 things we can get, so we actually can't trigger the Field of the Dead. I screwed up. Okay, I'm dumb. So I guess it doesn't actually It probably doesn't matter for us to lose anyway, but that was very stupid. Yeah, I'm just probably shame concede. I didn't like recognize that Simic Guildgate was one of the dual lands we have in play. I'm just going to next game here. I'll never beat in their hand anyway. So turn 3 Nissa, turn 5 Nexus. What are you gonna do? All right. So I think we're fine here. Just keep the same look. Again, our Negate can hopefully answer that Nissa before it kills us. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. You're casting stuff reasonably quickly. It's less good. Scry. No. Please don't have another ramp spell into Nissa. That's all I ask. Well, you're a little early, my friend. And Nissa.
The ties that bind us all. Rise, my elemental friend.
There's definitely an issue with this deck is that we are not interacting in any way at all. So our opponents get to do their thing, and decks like this, their thing is turn 3 Nissa, which is really good. So Blast Zone doesn't really help a ton. So we get to Scapeshift next turn, but they like probably just have a counter spell. But we can't really do anything, so like this is definitely one of the most powerful cards in the format. Just like pretty messed up. It's powerful too because there's just like good things to do with it. Like Hydroid Krasis plus Nissa is just like, yeah, alright, I guess that's really good. You know, like Cavalier, sure. So I mean, we're gonna cast Scapeshift next turn and just hope it resolves. Unfortunately, we have two fields in play, and we're gonna have to sacrifice them, but because we are just dying here. If they have Negate, we can't win, unfortunately. But that is just the world we're currently living in. Turn 3 Nissas. Okay. Suppose that's a thing too. So yeah, I mean they've had some pretty good hands now in these two games back to back, and again our deck just doesn't really interact with them at all. So like we're kind of just sitting here letting them do their thing, and their thing has been pretty good, unfortunately. So that is a problem. You know, if you're playing Scapeshift, you could just play more regular cards and removal spells to interact, and just cast Scapeshift a little bit later. Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call what they were doing reasonable.
Harness the elements.
Yeah, they just have the Nexus too. That's so insane. Oh, just Cavalier. Alright, sure. I mean, we can't realistically beat this board anyway, so we're just dead. Scapeshift is no longer good enough. So, pretty good hand. Pretty good hand. What are you gonna do, you know? Alright. Next match. Definitely feeling the pain there of not having any interaction at all. And while they are fortunate to have Nissa on turn 3, that's what their deck's supposed to do. Like, they have to Orlando Elves, but they did, so... You know, like, you're at the mercy of our opponent's deck. And our opponent's deck did its thing pretty well. Pretty well. Yeah, we can keep this. I guess Scry. Tried Risen Reef Tribal, but draws your whole deck with Jason. No. Famous last words. I got a Scry. I got a Scry. I got a Scry. Lord Draxus says, did you see the Red Deck Win players won the SG tournament cheating twice? They didn't cheat. For God's sakes, when someone makes a mistake on camera, you don't just assume they cheated. Alright? I saw the video. There's a frenzy in play and a million things happening, and Magic is hard. Okay? The default should not be they cheated unless it's obviously like premeditated, like shuffling cheat or whatever. People make mistakes. Alright, Aaron's been in the community forever and is a well-known player who has a very good rep. Like, I didn't see the second one, but we're gonna keep this. But yeah, the cheating witch hunts are just like, for the love of God, people make mistakes. Like, I've made multiple mistakes on camera like that. I've played an extra land on camera. I've done tons of stuff because Magic is hard, and it's easy to miss things. You know, you are not only playing game Magic, you're playing game Magic in a higher pressure scenario for lots of money with lots of people watching. Lots of awful people, usually. the Reddit mob and so on and so forth. So, and yeah, the one I saw did not matter literally at all. Like, the game was basically decided at that point. So, like it happened, I played an extra land on camera against Patrick Sullivan, top 8 of an Invitational once. Like, by accident. This was Legacy, I was playing Goblins, and I had wastelanded him earlier in return. I just forgot I played a land and played another land. Didn't matter, you know? Alright, so, what are we doing here? Another Simic deck. I guess we're just going to cast Growth Spiral on the end step. I mean, Lord Draxus, you came in here saying the player cheated in a definitive statement. That is not a definitive statement. You can state your opinion on it, but you didn't state your opinion in a matter that was like, I think this happened. You said this person cheated, won the open. And that's not a fact, you know. So, all right. So we hopefully hit a land up this Growth Spiral. All right, this is fine. Crisis for 2, a little more fair. A little more fair. Okay, I mean, we have, like, Mending of Dominaria here. It doesn't seem very good. Let's see. So Mending mills 2 and then returns a creature. We're not likely to hit a creature on that, so it doesn't seem... I guess Mending plays well with Teferi, with Tamiyo, obviously. Also just Route. Just set up for next turn. I don't honestly know what to do here. Full disclosure. We can also set up for... puts it in tapped. I gotta think for a second here. Tamiyo Plussing for Scapeshift, I guess. Also puts lands in the graveyard for... Yeah, let's do Tamiyo, I guess. I'm not sure what I want to do.
The moon looks intriguing. I know I noted this somewhere.
Alright, 2 Lake of the Dead thingies. It's not actually called Lake of the Dead. Oh, this is big now. That's pretty dope. We got lucky and milled 3 lands. Alright, we're coming in. Actually, I guess if they have Nisivus blocks well. Yeah, let's do that. Never mind. Yes, playing on camera is not easy. You know? And it's very easy to... Oh, that person's cheating! And that's just not how it usually is. It obviously is sometimes. And I think catching cheaters is a very important thing we need to do as a community. Absolutely. Cheating is a stain on the game and literally ruins the game. So I am all about catching cheaters. But you can't assume every mistake on camera is someone cheating. Especially in a scenario where, like, she's just so far ahead anyway. It just doesn't matter, you know? Like...
Violence is impolite.
So we can just use Tamiyo to like make a land drop here. We can also just plus this, look for Scapeshift, and then cast the Mending to get back a creature. Buying back one of these fields. You just buy back field and cast Route, I guess. And we're gonna lose our Tamiyo, but I mean, we put a bunch of things in play. We still have a bunch of things to do. Yeah, I think that's actually fine.
The past is never forgotten.
So play this. Play Route. I shrunk my creature. It's funny. Then we have no Guildgate in play and no Forest in play. Please don't be crappy in chat. I'm just ban people. Alright, this card's kind of weird. Nissa?
Strange and magnificent.
I mean, they get to kill Tamiyo, which we've kind of given them, but we get to, like, Mending and Rejuvenator, so...
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Risen Reefs.
I have learned
So, Arboreal Grazer. This Mending of Dominaria card is a lot of mana for not a lot of stuff, honestly. I guess we're gonna just hit it, see what happens. We had a creature and a lamb, which is kind of cute. So now our Reclaimer's on. So let's I guess attack Nissa.
I will
Just
endure.
play this. Get a Field of Ruin, sure. Sent by Mike, thanks for the bits, appreciate it.
Bleed Purple 100 bonus 10-2.
So next time we get back another creature from our graveyard, there are no creatures in the graveyard, we can just block with a Rejuvenator and get it back, which is cool, so... What up? With more bits.
The land
So I mean, like if they have a Nexus here or a big Crisis or something, I mean, again, there's not much we can do. So. Right now we're on like the fair part, like the no Scapeshift plan. Not really a plan, but like we just haven't drawn Scapeshift yet. But we are still doing things, which is cool. We're just making a bunch of 2/2s and stuff. Oh my god. Well, we're not interacting, so here we are. Like, next turn we get to make a decent amount of mana. Voracious Hydra. Alright. That's dead. I think we're in trouble here. They're just going off harder than we are. Oh my god. I mean, we get our creature back that they just killed, which is cool. So mill 2, get back the creature. Tamiyo, is there a Scapeshift in here? No, there is not. It's probably Tamiyo plus for Scapeshift. We'll start there. You can also play Rejuvenator and Reclaimer Grazer, maybe? Let's just start here. I mean, if we get Scapeshift here, we get the Scapeshift and then Scapeshift again next turn with the Mending of Dominaria. So let's hit here. Alright, we hit. We milled a bunch of lands too, that's cool. So we can Reclaimer here and just cast Scapeshift and hope that 1,000 zombies is good enough. So we're going to stack everything but the field. That is 8. We're going to get another field. 2 more fields. So we have 8. We have 9 total lands. 3 are fields. The rest are unique. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8. So 25 triggers, and then next turn Mending of Dominaria goes off for another 100 million triggers. So that's kind of cool. So as long as we don't die, and then we're fine. The thing is, if they just like, if they have Nexus, we lose, and if they don't, we win. I think it's simple as that, basically. So I think how the rope works is if there's multiple triggers on the stack, the rope keeps going. So the thing is, if we Scapeshift and we get a Temple or a Thornwood Falls and a bunch of these triggers, if the Scry trigger, which is a trigger we have to make a choice, Temple, is at the end of it, the rope keeps going because the last trigger in line requires a choice, so the rope keeps going for some reason, which is dumb because we can't do anything. But I think that's how it works. It shouldn't be like that, or it should stack the Scry trigger first, but...
Really excited to see Jeskai control later.
This deck seems fragile. Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely non-interactive, but it does powerful things, so... Resub, Wordweaver, welcome back, my friend. Yes, Jeskai control later. If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis, welcome. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button for us watching on YouTube. Make sure you follow on there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're playing 7 standard decks today. Decks that did well at Worcester, the outlier decks, as well as some other fun decks from fellow content creators. It's a small Crisis. And another billion triggers. We are getting a lot of zombies next turn with Mending of Dominaria. A lot.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Sleep? 27 zombies is probably enough. You know, I don't think he needs sleep. You know, we don't need a card that doesn't do anything most of the time to push through. We just have more zombies. Like, we're going to get even more zombies next turn, you know? And Risen Reef's insane. It's a silly magic card. Yeah, all the deck lists are posted on Star City for the Open. No Nexus, please. Alright, so upkeep, Crack Evolving Wilds. Get a land. Get three zombies. And then we're going to resolve Mending of Dominaria's 3rd chapter. Return. Aww. We had so many lands in our graveyard. I just wanted to do it. Boo. Alright, so again, we're going to assume they have negates and stuff. Bringing negates. I think we're going to cut Mending of Dominaria. It's just a little clunky. Maybe we don't even need Cavalier of Thorns, actually. Like, we're not really... Like, a big creature that kind of ramps isn't really necessary. Just cut Cavalier. Thanks, Marty. Let's cut Cavalier, a Tamiyo, and we'll cut one Mending. We'll leave one Mending in, alright? Yeah, you happy, folks? I want this Blast Zone, too. We're going to cut a Woodland Stream. Narset in this deck? Narset can be good. Aether Gust is cool. It does interact. Elvish Reclaimer doesn't seem great, honestly. Like, we never activated it that game, you know? Because we have so much to do with our mana most of the time. Let me cut these. Both decks here are just trying to Goldfish. Let's just bring in some interaction. Let's try this. Marty, tell Garrick we said hi. Hand plays. Not great, but it plays. The draw especially, you know. No Lana Elf, impossible. That's a good draw. That's definitely a good draw. Okay. Basic Plains. Wow. Alright, well. My mouse is freaking out. What's wrong, mouse? Come on. What's going on? Your battery dying or something? What? It's... You got stuff to do here. Come on. I guess we're playing Hinterland Harbor. It's kind of annoying, but... Yeah, Hydra Graces is obviously very good. I have a new mouse, actually. I haven't hooked it up yet. See? This is the new mouse. It's got 12 buttons on the side, which I'm going to use to control effects and soundboard stuff. Pretty cool, huh? I haven't plugged it in yet, because I haven't set up a new computer yet. Negate? Okay, we got to leave Negate up. So we're just going to play Arboreal Grazer and just say go here. I could have played Search, I guess. I'm dumb. This line comes in tapped. I should have just played Search for Azcanta instead of Arboreal Grazer. There's no reason to ramp a land here. That was really dumb. Alright. And I also have this 60 key external keyboard for the soundboard as well. So we have a lot of cool stuff coming to the stream. Alright. A 6-7? Sure. Big dumb idiot. Draven, resub, welcome back.
Hey all, almost 3 years in this great community.
Draven, almost 3 years. Jeez, you're an animal, Draven. Well, I've been happy to have you, my friend. To 3 more years. Show some love in chat for our almost 3-year sub. Do I play 3 CMC Dovin in the flyer list? No, I don't think so. It's Gabriel Nassif's list from Fandom Legends. Nothing. Graveyard. Scapeshift. Good. Cast this here. They probably counter it. Fuzzy Jello, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Frilled Mystic? That's a problem. Well, I mean, we have Scapeshift Negate. The problem is Negate doesn't play against Frilled Mystic, so... Three in the bin, about to be 4. With no 1 and 2 mana spells this game, their hand must be full of interactive stuff, which kind of sucks. They're going to steal my Arboreal Grazer. So I can negate here to gain 6 life and put a second card in my graveyard. Otherwise I'm taking 10, I'm dead on board. This is ridiculous. It's 5 in the bin. We already have Hinterland Harbors. That's our 7th land, though. We might just need to take this and try and cast Scapeshift, honestly. We're at 11. They have 10 power in play. I hate this. Yeah. Because we're not technically dead. Yeah, Frilled Mystic Negate. It's bad for us. And Devil. So we can get countered by the next counter spell. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different lands. That's 6 and 7. Alright, well. It resolves. Me might win. Nope. Alright. Stop counterspelling my spells. I'm trying to do stuff here and make zombies and have a fun time. Everyone's being very rude. Okay, so unfortunately Negate isn't nearly as good against Frilled Mystic, which is a card we did not know they were playing. So I guess we're going to play 2 Veil of Summers over 2 Negates. We're on the play now, so Nissa isn't as scary. I gotta cut this Mending of Dominaria. I'm sorry, folks. It's just not very good. I keep the Negate, actually. Do like this. 2 Gusts, 3 Negate, 2 Veils. Yeah. Maybe Reclaimer's actually good now, because I didn't realize I had so many counterspells. Reclaimer actually just like lets you do things without counterspells, so maybe we actually want this Reclaimer. And let's cut another Tamiyo. Tamiyo's kind of slow. And let's cut... What lands are we playing? $28 lands. What else do we cut? Maybe just a Rejuvenator, I guess. Sure. when you bring in more interactive spells, it's less necessary to ramp because you're just interacting instead of ramping. So, what's up, Captain Jack? How's it going, everyone? If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. Let's go. Trying to win some matches here with this this here Scapeshift deck. All right, we got Growth Spiral. We have Llanowar Elves, as usual. Let's switch to main phases and try and draw a Elvish Reclaimer. Did not work. It's fine, though. It's fine, though. What's up, Blazing Sound? How did I finish in a draft tournament? It's all up on YouTube, but Nassif and I had a perfect 20-win start, and then both 1-2'd our last draft and came in 5th place on tiebreakers. I'm sorry, not tiebreakers. We just clean cut 5th place. So, 5th place, top 4 was the cutoff. Kind of stinks, but the prize for 5th wasn't too bad. Can't complain too much. Alright. Well, they can Nissa next turn. We have no answer to Nissa, so I think we're just going to Tamiyo. They can attack it. What are we naming? Maybe we're naming Route. Otherwise, we're just playing like Rejuvenator and Reclaimer. Yeah, let's resolve this now. Hopefully they're not this on turn 3, or they probably will, because they always do, but if they Nissa, we can Route. Well, we didn't have multiple lands in our graveyard for Reclaimer, so that's something, I guess. Please don't play Nissa. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Alright, so what are we going? We could just minus on fields next turn, honestly. Tamiyo can name any card you want. It says choose a non-land card name. You can name Black Lotus. You can name Derek Jeter rookie card. You can name the 7 of Spades. You can name Foil Charizard. You can name anything you want. Alright, you can't actually name those cards, but you can name any legal Magic card. Okay, they timed out. Cool. Okay. Apparently my video is going to go up tomorrow. So tomorrow, CoolStuffInc.com, Modern Vile Goblins. Get hyped. Let's get our field back. Let's play a field. Let's play Rejuvenator and Reclaimer. Try and get set up here. Another field. The problem is field is not a unique land. Maybe we actually want Blast Zone here. We already have a Blast Zone. Alright, never mind. Let's get just the Field of Ruin. And then we'll Reclaimer. We're setting up for Scapeshift next turn. With Veil, Summer back up, which is cool. So yes, video tomorrow, CoolStuffInc.com. Tomorrow being Tuesday, the July 16th, if you're watching on YouTube. Modern Vile Goblins, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised with how it went. I was pretty happy. I'm not sure what our opponent's doing. Maybe they had to poop. They don't seem to be here anymore. card's surprisingly good. Short a green for that? I am technically, but we need a 6th land anyway, which we can just get back with our thingy. No, we can't. We'll figure it out. Alright, well, they have timed out again, so we don't know what's going on here. Hopefully they're okay. This is our 7th land. I'm gonna plus on Route.
I think you will find my note.
Wait. Mize. Let's tap 1, 2, 3. Cast this. And get Simic Guildgate. I gotta be careful with the route, because it'll only get 3 different types of lands. We already have these types, but thankfully it's our 7th and 8th land, so it works. I hate the delay on the triggers. I feel like I screwed up. Sure. I can use the Reclaimer. Oh, I should use the Reclaimer. I could have gotten a second field. I'm dumb. Whatever. I don't think it matters. We're casting Scapeshift next turn anyway, so opponent is probably taking a poop anyway, so it doesn't matter at all, I guess. So they just don't seem to be here anymore. Alright. Opponent's pooping. Opponent's pooping. I guess. I think we were really ahead that game anyway, so I don't know. We're already playing Cavalier of Thorns. Oh boy. Who wants to open a pack? We got a booster pack. Who wants to open it? Want to remind everyone to check out CoolStuffInc.com. CoolStuffInc.com, your number one source for all your game shopping needs. Card games, board games, miniatures. Go order your core set 2020 now. Use promo code JIM5 for your next order. Don't forget, I have a written article every Friday, a video article every Monday. This week's article is being pushed back to Tuesday. Modern Biogoblins. Check it out. CoolStuffInc.com, promo code JIM5 for your order. They don't just got Magic, they got board games too. Check it out. Boom. And gems. Boring. Match 3, let's go. Let's go. How about not a Simic deck? Can we do that? That'd be cool. Another kind of run. We're playing 28 lands, which kind of sucks because like we're playing 28 lands to make our Arboreal Grazers good. We keep drawing like 1 and 2 landers. I don't think we can realistically keep this hand. Hey Seth, what's the Legends list? Got the 4-color thing from Worcester? Hello everybody, it's Jim. Probably better known as Saffron Olive. And we're going to be playing the Legends deck from SCG Worcester. God damn it. Yes, it's a deck that Daytude, it's like a 4-color Legend deck. I believe Holy Diva was the originator of it. Alright, so we're going to 5, I guess. Oh my god. Alright, we're going to keep. We're going to ship this Arboreal Grazer and I guess Seth Davis is a basketball coach? Sweet. That works too. I'm just kidding, it's fine. That's awesome. Being being mistaken for one of the best content creators in the community is not a bad thing, you know? I think we're shipping the Scapeshift, honestly. I guess the Arch could go. Because we need to draw greens. Yeah, actually, no, Arch can go. Let's do this. We're on the draw. Make some land drops. So, like, I think we need to draw lands anyway. We need 2 green lands, obviously. And this card's important. Another colorless land is just like... Alright, another ramp deck. Oh, boy. Oh, I screwed up. I did it again. This is like the 7th time I thought this card came in untapped. And I just keep doing it. I don't know why I keep doing it. Oh, God. Oh, it's turn 3 Nissa. Turn 4 Nissa, sorry. We missed the land drop.
Behold, nature's true power.
Yeah, I'm sure our top card's a land, too. Alright. Alright, whatever. Hold the 5 didn't cast any spells anyway. Alright, so another Growth Spiral. I mean, another Nissa deck. This one's playing Elvish Clan Caller, so they're more of like a beat-downy elf deck, probably. So, I don't think they're playing blue. I didn't see any blue lands, right? So, I guess we want like 2 Aether Gusts and a Blast Zone. And we're going to take out another Woodland Stream, a Mending of Dominaria, and a Tamiyo. Call it a day. It's possible they were color screwed and they're playing blue, but I mean, like, they're playing Elvish Clan Caller, like, seems to make a lot of sense, you know? I mean, it's better, I guess. Now we're a mono green deck or a mono blue deck last game. I mean, Blast Zone might slow them down, honestly. You know? That was a good draw. Blue mana, Scry. Grazer's a little late here because the turn 3 Grazer means turn 4 Route, which doesn't even matter, so I'm just going to ship it. If it was a turn 1 Temple, I'd definitely keep that, but... Llanowar Elf's turn 2. Thornwood Falls. I kind of want to play Blast Zone here just to deter them from doing more stuff. But obviously playing the tap land is... I'll play Blast Zone. If I can get them to slow down even the tiniest bit, it's very good for us. So we'll just play Blast Zone. We play Route on Route the next turn. And then Scapeshift. Incubation Druid. So they're playing a turn off curve here, which is great for us. And they're not even attacking. Okay. I don't want to bump this Blast Zone up. I think I do. Hinterland Harbor. So we're guessing Scapeshift so we can get the same lands, doesn't really matter. So we'll get different ones. Alright, so next time we just Scapeshift. Make 7 zombies. Alright, so they played a turn behind this game, which is kind of great. Turn 2 Llanowar Elves, turn 3 Druid, turn 4 Nissa. Instead of the usual turn 3 Nissa, which is the more standard opening. Elvish Clan Caller, sure. We could actually Rejuvenator here and then play Scapeshift, which is even better. That means we make 14 zombies. Breeding Pool. Scapeshift. Sack 'em all! We're going to get 1 Field of the Dead, 2 Field of the Dead. And then we're going to get, I guess, Arch, So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello. Zombie, zombie, scoop up your cards. That was easy. Let's do that again. That's the goal. Your goal is to cast Scapeshift and your opponent concedes. All of the Nissa plus counterspell decks, I guess, are a little tough, but this is a Nissa without counterspell deck, so easy. Easy. Want to take all 4 Field of the Dead? The requirement for Field of the Dead is to have 7 uniquely named lands in play. We only had 8 total lands. So we're allowed to get 2 of the same card, and the rest all have to be different, or nothing happens. So, this hand is great. No worries. I guess we'll just... I mean, we're unlikely to play another spell next turn besides Search for Azcanta. Moldy Pickle resub, welcome back. We're definitely playing Search next turn, so we can just like Search plus Field of the Dead, set up for a route the next turn. Field enters tap, then yeah, we're not playing Rejuvenator, we're going to play Search, I think. So play Search. Play Field. We get our Search going. We have Route. I guess Route's short of making 2 zombies, so I might actually just cast this next turn. Right, so there's like an elf deck, Icon of Ancestry and elves and stuff. I don't need that. Arch of Orazca. Excuse me. So if I cast Root here, we don't get any Zambies, and I kind of want to get some Zambies. So maybe we just cast Rejuvenator. Another field or harbor. We want unique lands, so I guess it's just the harbor. I also want another green source for our route. So I guess we could have gotten the field and then played the land and then routed also. Yeah, that's fair. Vanquisher's Banner, yeah. This card is not going over the top of all of our zombies, so. So yeah, I think I made a mistake. That's okay. There you go. Never, ever punished. Ever. In my entire life have I been punished. So we can get Simic Guildgate and Islands. Just 4. Just 4. And then we have 3 in the bin. Next turn we cast Cavalier, play a land, Cavalier for a land, it's 4 more creatures. I don't know. What do you think is stronger? Elves or zombies? When Search flips the trigger field, no. It stays in play, it just transforms. Tamiyo? Alright, well, what's Tamiyo? Trying to hit a Scapeshift, I suppose? Can we get him Tamiyo?
I would like to ask about a anomaly to the library.
What do you think? Scapeshift? To the library. Nope. Alright, well, I guess we'll just get City's Blessing and make some things, and cast Cavalier and make some more things. Whatever. That one. Zombie! I don't think we can lose, honestly. Like, they play some elves. Their elves are never going to outpace our zombies. You know? Like, we're going to Scapeshift eventually. Now you got 12 in the bin, so now you get to search for Azcanta for it, too. Like, they're going to keep playing, like, 3/4/4s a turn. And we're going to make 10 2/2s a turn, you know? This is a lot of mana. I guess they are doing a lot of stuff this turn, but... This thing taps for 8 now? They could play a lot of cards this turn. I still don't think they can win. Top card... Aether Gust. Is Aether Gusting the Marwyn a thing we were interested in doing? We also have Blast Zone. They have 2/2/2, 2. Yeah, Blast Zone for 2 seems really good also. Okay. I think we're actually going to take this. And we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. Let's just name it for Scapeshift. Deegan, now gets you in a moment, my friend. Alright, so whiskeys. Nope. Azcanta. Scapeshift. I have Blast on my deck still. So we're gonna Aether. It's 8 zombies. Let's attack. The Marwyn's blocking the Cavalier. I was hoping that that doesn't make any sense. I was hoping they block with something else in the Cavalier. That's fine. So let's just I guess we'll gust this now. So we were gonna do that anyway. Then we have a mana to Scapeshift. We can get rid of everything, make 100 million, billion zombies. Sure. Moldy Pickle gift and subs. GN0LE, your new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Welcome, my friend. Alright, I'm gonna cast Scapeshift. We're gonna sacrifice most things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a Blast on my deck. It's 8. That should be plenty. We have 8 lands to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, and see that pause scares me so much. It briefly pauses before it triggers the field. So during the pause, my heart starts racing. That oh my god, I didn't get 7 unique lands. I really that pause. Yeah, every time I'm like, oh okay, thank God. Alright, so we only have 27 zombies. Who wanted to fight, elves or zombies? They're going to keep playing. They think Elves wins. They think Elves wins. Alright. So without a way to interact with us via negate or counter spells, the deck does seem super sweet, but I don't think the correct build of Scapeshift has been found yet. I think that this deck's going to be a player in this format. I just don't know what it's going to look like exactly, because the combo is literally just a green card and a colorless land. It can go in any color of deck. So it can be Gates, it could be Bant, it could be mono green, it could be green blue, it could be red green, it could be Jund, it could be basically anything. So this is an archetype that needs to be explored more. Things are pretty counterspell heavy. I think if things are in a very counterspell-esque and Nexus of Fate-esque metagame, then naturally Scapeshift will not be good. I think in the other scenario of those cards not being popular, that could be very, very good. So, real fast, Deacon says, I'm in charge of teaching new kids how to play Magic in my local game store. Every Sunday we hold a class where you walk over the welcome deck after you complete all 5 courses in the camp. You get a free Planeswalker deck, and I'll make it personalized deck list geared towards knowledge and budget. Last night we finished class number 5, and someone said, I want Jim Davis's vampire list. Easiest list I ever printed off. That's awesome. Deacon, that's great, my friend. I think that not enough stores do things with kids. That's really, really cool. So, awesome. I don't think Dread Presence is a necessary card. I think that Scapeshift already wins the game by itself. There's no reason to add Dread Presence, a vulnerable 3/3 for 4, but isn't a very good card, and make your deck worse when the Scapeshift is good enough by itself. But that's this deck. We're going to move on. We have more decks to play. Overall, it's a little non-interactive, but pretty powerful. And again, I think Scapeshift is just really, really good. So we'll see. Watching on YouTube, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Stream will continue. YouTube video will not.